So today is Monday, March 13th, early morning California time. And I woke up last night when I went to bed. A lot of the altcoins, Dash and Ethereum and Monero and a few others were really taking off. There was definitely an AltCoin pump going on. Generally that happens, there's been some correlation of the Bitcoin price, although right now it's kind of a mystery as to why this is happening across all these coins. But I thought I'd take a moment to chart what I'm seeing. And when things like this are happening, I go really simple. I use point and figure charts. Point and figure charts really quickly. They ignore time frames. They only track changes in price. So if you're not familiar with point and figure, I highly recommend, Googling around and getting a little bit of background. They're pretty simple to understand. They're very useful, especially in something that's really just going crazy. And very briefly, point and figure is it only tracks changes in price. So green X's are positive and red zeros are negative. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But right now we have the Dash chart up. And so taking a look at Dash, let's just kind of see what happened here. Dash was rolling around here. It started to do an ascending price break. So the green X's, the tops of these green X's were going up, up, up. I had a little bit of a pullback, and then this is your breakout. This is a double top break right here. It started to go off to the races, had a little bit of a pullback, and now it's going off again. What's interesting is now we're coming into a triangle here, and there's a double top at 0.064 Bitcoin per Dash. So this, I don't know what the top's going to be, but this is starting to form up, look like a top. You want to be careful as to what's going to go on next. It could continue on, break out above this line. It could, come down and retrace and come back into the triangle. If it breaks down below .055 in Bitcoin, then that's going to start to really look bearish, and that might be the beginning of the downfall of Dash. So let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum was just kind of cruising along here. It started to really get aggressive. It had a big move and then another confirmation big move. And then another move up, a little bit of a retrace. And now it's still in positive heading upwards. But again, it's kind of topped out at 0.025, 0.026. It's headed into a triangle. So, the breakdown here is if it comes down to 0.022 in Bitcoin, that's going to start to look pretty bearish. So it doesn't mean that it won't break above this line. It won't keep going, but we're starting to see it narrow down, lose steam, and it's going to take a whole new round of money in order to move it up. And there's going to be a lot of temptation for people who got in to go ahead and take some profit. And then we'll take a look at Monero. So Monero has a pretty classic pattern. Monero has what's called right here a triple top break. So it got to a certain level, and then it triple top break all the way up. Then it came back down, and now it's aggressively going back up. So it doesn't have quite the lid on it that Dash or Ethereum have at the moment. Doesn't mean it won't come back down with all the other altcoins, but I think Monero looks pretty interesting here. I'm not necessarily buying it at this price, but its chart looks the healthiest. So if you're trading the altcoins, have fun, be careful. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. Please comment.